Good morning. It's September the 26th, I think, right? Yeah. Heading downtown today. So a short walk. Could be some interesting view at the far end because there was a fire in downtown Regina. And it was still burning yesterday because it's a heritage building, has a lot of wood in it, and they weren't able to safely get inside. So they're just dealing with it from the outside. So might still be smoke and fire engines and so forth on the other side of Victoria Park. Anyway, it's a beautiful day otherwise. Supposed to be 24 this afternoon, although windy. It's not very windy now, but it might be when I walk home much later. Going to my usual coffee shop to work. Then I've got some errands to run downtown, like depositing my money from the weekend at Saskatchewan Regina book sales. And of course, lots of publishing tasks to work on and editing. That's the plan today. Tomorrow, finally, I hope to be focused primarily on writing my new book. So, I think I've got most of the other stuff is almost cleared away to let me concentrate on that for a while. House for sale. You can see the leaves falling from the trees as the wind comes up. What usually happens here is we don't get a lot of color. And what we do doesn't last long because the wind will come up or it'll snow or something. And all the leaves kind of dump all the trees kind of dump their leaves at once. So. There's a school bus. They're still working on this house. Oof! I can see the staircase in there now. Sorry, I slipped on the dirt pile there. Oh, so many people walking the other way. It's odd. There are people working at this building up here who parked their car in front of my house. It's very annoying when they do that. We had a chance a few years ago to make this resident-only parking, but for whatever reason, people around us, not enough of them voted for it, so we're stuck with people working in this building will park down the crescent because once you go past about halfway down, it's no longer 2-hour parking. You can park all day, and they do, which is annoying if you live there and you find you can't park in front of your own house. Another house for sale. From the looks of that, I think maybe I'm just going to give my Lindsays here a little bit of a cleaning. Oh, and I think I just confused the gimbal there too. But it's settled down. Oh, it is raining windier than I realized. As I come around this corner. Of course, this building amplifies it. I'll make a point of going down to Victoria so we can see what the fire situation is down there. I walk along there anyway, but I'll make sure I walk down the side where we can take a look. That is a big and really ugly sign they put up for West Canada Centre over there. It's huge. Not a fan. Over there. Well, technically, I just missed this, so I'm going to walk across with it. Just made it. I'll just head up Albert this time to start with anyway. Maybe entirely. Old Saskatchewan Government Telephones Building, now part of the Royal Saskatchewan Museum. You can see there's not a cloud in the sky. Oh, I take that back. There's a few way over there in the west. Just a thin skiff of them. But basically, not a cloud in the sky. Birds in the sky, though. A bunch of them just settling up there. Pigeons? Or something else. Like pigeons. You can see them on top of that sign that says Timeless Luxury there. They're all lined up. Are they pigeons? Or something else? They're pigeons. I'm wearing a sweater. I probably shouldn't have. Would have been warm enough without it, and I'll be much too warm later when it's in the 20s and I'm walking home. Probably will stuff it in my computer bag then. Class X Studios over there, where my daughter danced and worked. I've never been entirely sure what the building next to it is. This is supposedly a coffee shop, but maybe it hasn't reopened under its new name, or I'm not sure. Blanco Cantina over there. This is the Braemar here, the old apartment buildings. The light there is reflecting from the windows on the opposite side. That's a interesting old building on that corner, the Kenora Mall, old one. And then First Presbyterian Church, just past there. I think that's where our concert for Wascana Voices is going to be this year. That's what we're looking at. For whatever reason, we can't get the church we used last couple of concerts. This, of course, is where we were married. Coming up on, this is the 26th? 25th. What is today? Sunday was the 24th. This is 26th. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow, in fact, is our 26th anniversary. And we were married. Right there. He's not supposed to be riding on the sidewalk, but Scalloper Cat Cafe over there. And Nouveau Gallery next to it. The Lot Club is a gay club with a biblical reason for that name. Chiropractic Clinic, Chamber of Commerce. Indian Bistro. Oh, they're not looking in business. I think they're gone. They're gone. This place says for rent. Are they still here? Sushi. It's a pretty good little sushi place. Looks like they're still there. All right. The tall building over there is Viterra, used to be the Saskatchewan Wheat Pool, and this is number 1 fire hall over on this side. The Thai over there is one of our favorite go-to places for quick Asian food. The William A. White Fire Station. Presumably an early fire chief, would be my guess. I don't really know who that was, but it's probably who it was. Then you get Credit Union Center here. Cathedral Social Hall over there. Used to go there a lot more often than I do. I've been disappointed, and there are other reasons. But probably get over there again sometime soon. Yeah, I'm too warm in this light sweater. I should have come in shirt sleeves. This is GMS here. It's Group Medical Services, which is supplemental health insurance. The building over there started life as a department store, but now it's part of the Viterra, the Wheat Pool complex. We'll cut through the Esso station like I usually do. Cut a little bit off of this corner. North Canadian Oils building. Used to be called, I don't know, it still says NCO. I don't know if North Canadian Oils is actually in there or not. It just says NCO building. This is where Concho Books, one of my publishers, used to be, but they've been gone now for a few years. They've never taken the sign off though. Still says Concho Books, which is kind of sad in a way. I'll cross over wherever it makes sense along here. City Hall still has a fence around the front from the homeless encampment they had there for a while. They cleared out. For public safety reasons. Nobody coming. I got a white light anyway. This is the provincial courthouse here. See the towers of downtown there. So that's City Hall. Whenever I pointed anything up, it affects the horizon. Don't know why. I should try the other setting where it doesn't keep a constant horizon. I think it makes it look smoother, but it also makes it harder to point at things that catch my interest. So I may try the other setting next walk or soon. So this is the front of the courthouse. Main entrance. That's too often happens on windy days. I got something in my contact there. Well, if I don't cross here, I'll have to cross at the next one if I want to walk down the other side and take a look at the fire situation. They got a fence around Knox Met too. I don't know what that's all about. It's like a construction fence, like they're planning to do some work. It was just, I think the last time I walked down here, I walked through that little garden there. Now it's all fenced. Ugly fence. Temporary construction type fence, but again, I don't know why that's there. We actually noticed it the other day that their whole front entrance is fenced off. I'm not sure why. Working in the lobby or the front porch or something. Here's the Balfour over here, my favorite architecturally apartment building entrance. First Baptist Church. Oh, I got to reply to that email. I've been asked to sing at their Christmas concert. So I'll reply to that email. Should be about the first thing I do when I sit down. I think I can do it. I don't see why not. It's after my other concerts. This is pretty good. We'll be able to cross here. So you see, they've got the whole front entrance to Knoxmount blocked off. Don't know why. We'll go down here and see what's going on with the building. It's a little out of my way, but the building was empty, but I don't know where the fire started, if it was arson or something else. They did arrest a guy who was running around at about the same time damaging gas meters in this neighborhood. They caught him pretty quickly after it was reported. But he's facing 31 counts of, most of them for mischief and damage, but also a big one of endangering public safety. So, I'm not sure what his deal was. Well, I don't see smoke rising from it, so maybe that's a good thing. You can see the buildings over there. It's the red one, the brick one in the middle there. This, of course, is the cenotaph, originally erected to memorialize the soldiers from the First World War, and still where the Remembrance Day stuff is held. That's the building there, the red brick one. Not too much to see now. It's perhaps most famous as having been the home of the Novia Cafe. Had a very colorful proprietor named what was his name? Harold Ing, I think. Okay, I don't want to go any further that way. We'll go this way. Go through the other corner of the park and head back. I don't know how long the building has been empty. Novia Cafe was still going when I moved here, but that was 30 years ago, so. Did I say 30? I meant 35. So over there's the Hotel Saskatchewan. That's where I'll be going for lunch. Somebody else riding on the sidewalk when you're really not supposed to on a bicycle, but I don't think that's ever been enforced. My daughter spent a lot of time in this playground. It was pretty new when we brought her here, but it's looking a bit faded now. 20 years later, almost. Sunlight will do that to paint. And skin, for that matter. This is Sky Street, Copper Kettle Restaurant. The other old buildings over there. And of course, directly ahead of us now is the Sask Power building. Power is a Crown corporation here in Regina, in Saskatchewan. It's government controlled, as are phones, Sastel, and there's several Crown corporations, fewer than there once were. A few things have been privatized, including our liquor stores, which has opened up a lot of new stores and new possibilities there. So they've just been redoing the front of that building for the last few months. It's still not quite finished. There's some orange covering something there. Bus stop. I think this is where you get the bus that takes you to the Mosaic Stadium for football games. Lots of buses. Lots of wind. I should have beat the coffee break rush, so hopefully I get a good table. That's my main concern here. I'll be here for a couple of hours before I go do my errands, and then I'll go have lunch. So we'll stop here. Thanks for walking with me downtown, and I'll talk to you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Bye for now.